Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's been a while, I'm aware of this. Please don't be mad with me, I didn't quit, I was just really busy with university. Let's say I took a pause, okay? I took a pause from the game to focus on something else. But now I'm back. So this video will be a recap of what was done between the last published video and more or less now. It's not gonna be a lot of stuff, I gotta be honest, of course, because I was busy. But let's get into it, let's see it. So, until now the trees were spawned in a really bad way, just random circles filled with green stuff, randomly placed all over the islands and without any logic, which is kind of how forests work, I guess. No, wait, maybe not, because forests are complex systems but you know, we're making a game, so it's gonna be fine. But, we need to have more randomness and natural shapes at least, and this is why I decided to use Perlin noise. You can see this black and white thing, so basically what I'll be doing is placing trees just in the black spots or white spots, it's the same. And you can see that tweaking this value, we can change the shape of the different areas, and with that, the one on where to spawn the trees. So this value will probably depend on the current island fertility. So basically, the higher the island fertility value, the bigger the black area will be and the more trees we will have. Okay, hoping that what I just said makes sense, let's try this. Without having to reinvent the wheel, I tested this code on a cube first. I used one of my favorite trees, and I would say it's pretty fine. Maybe it's a little bit weird because they're exactly the same, but we are used to weird things in this channel, so it's fine. We're going to move on. And this is the value that I was talking about. You can see that the higher and the more trees we have because of that island fertility thing. Well, in this case, it's cube fertility, but I'm sure you're smart enough to get this point. Okay, so at this point, I noticed that the same script on different cubes would have the same behavior, which is not what we want, right? We don't want islands to have exactly the same forest over and over. It doesn't make sense. So to avoid this, I just used a random star in the texture, and it seems like it's working perfectly. Well, maybe perfectly is a big word, and I probably should never use it in this channel, like ever. But it's fine. It's working. Look at that. Okay, now we have a decent working script. We just have to move it on one island and make the forest parameters depending on some external values. And this is it. I also extended it to have different types of trees, you know, to have biomes and stuff without them overlapping. And I can use it also for other stuff like grass or something else. We'll see in the future. The last thing I was working on is this big climate sensor boy. And one of the first things that I made was moving the script from the wind turbine monitor to have this rotation whenever you get close to this new monitor. As simple as that. Well, it's simple if you write reusable code like I do. It will make your life easier. Trust me, guys. Reuse your scripts. And this is why just after more or less 5 clicks and a change in just one line of code, we did it. We now have the same behavior. More or less. I mean, okay, it's not exactly the same. You can see it's a little bit different, but uh, okay, this is messed up. This is scuffed. But I mean, look, it's still rotating at least, right? Is okay. Let me close this video.